Brown family, we embrace a spirit of abundance and affection, time, opportunity, peace, wealth, prosperity, wisdom.
I can't watch this.
As soon as Cody started reading the mission
Stop it. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I'm sorry, I need a break. I can't. Oh,
Let's go.
God, that was awesome.
Hi guys, I hope you're well today. Did you see the look back on Sister Wives? It was epic, was it not? It actually gave us a fair amount of detail from beginning to ending. So I don't really want to get into that. I want to talk more about Robyn's devious and, well, as you can see from the videos, her maniacal behavior. I mean, the way she's acting, laughing, crying all over the place, it's basically borderline personality disorder. But I don't even think she has that. I think she's just straight up lying. What do you guys think? Especially putting these two clips together. I mean, it shows the way she's acting on screen is completely different than the way she's acting behind the scenes. I don't think she knew this was going to be shown. And I'm wondering what she thinks when she sees that they will show it. So we are going to dive into the look back of Robyn's terrible behavior. Are you ready? Let's go.
I know what I wanted, and I know what I did, and I know what I didn't do. I can go to God and say, I have a clear conscience. I can.
Let's move on to the next clip.
So, do you believe Robyn here? Like, do you actually believe that she believes this? Because I don't, or she is really that delusional. From my point of view, I feel like personal accountability is completely different than morality. She, for all I know, might have realized she was wrong and asked for forgiveness from God. And she may feel like she's been forgiven, although she does not say that. She says that she's just good with God. So I don't even think she's asked for any forgiveness for anything. I think she thinks she's done nothing wrong. But sometimes absolving your issues with God, you still have to take responsibility in this human realm, right? You do. You have to go to these people sometimes, make amends, show them that you've changed. And you know what? If they don't want to be in your life, then leave them alone. She is just absurd thinking that she has been forgiven. I'm not saying I'm God, and I'm not saying I'm not the judge, maker, creator, but the fact that she's kind of implying that she didn't even ask for forgiveness, that she's actually sees that she's done nothing wrong, to me is completely delusional. And to show all her lies and delusions, her lies will become quite clear in this next clip. Oh, and might I add, did you notice that they wanted Mary to speak upon what she said there? Mary's holding it like that. And they just tell her, let's go to the next clip, because she's looking at them like, I got nothing to say about this. So there's something going there under the covers, because there's a couple things Mary does that I'm not sure why. And maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe it's because she feels like a knife in the kidneys, But Mary doesn't want to comment on this. Did you guys notice that? I sure did.
Cody's my soulmate. I love him. I have a list of things I wrote 2 years ago that I wanted in a potential mate. Cody is.
I have to watch it.
So we can see one of her most blatant lies right here. I mean, she went off about this. Do you remember in season 17, the tell all? I'm not his soulmate. I'm not his soulmate. She got so upset. There's apples and I'm an apple and he can love an apple and an orange can be different. I love an orange and he loves oranges and apples. And oh my God, she denied it. She denied it till her face turned blue. And here she is right at the very beginning saying it. And that explains, in a way, why. Do you remember Christine? Christine said in the tell all that Robyn considered herself a couple with Cody from the beginning. She went up to Christine and said that they're a couple, and Christine tried to explain to her, no, we're not couples. We're a family. We're like together. And Robyn insisted, like, no, we're a couple. And she was trying to explain it to her. There are no couples. And it seemed to Christine, it just didn't really get through to her head. And it shows here, like, she is acting like monogamous in this, saying that it's her soul, he's her soulmate. It just stumps me. It stumps me why she lies on camera and lies on camera again, and she's clearly getting caught. That's the part that I don't understand. I really don't understand that. And then I heard somewhere, I don't want to say it's for sure because I'm trying to do the math in my head, but when she wrote that list of what she wants in a man 2 years before, I believe she was still with her ex-husbands at that time, which, how godly is she, right? To do that while she's still with her ex-husband who's providing for her. I mean, what wasn't he doing? I don't know, because she says she says he was abusive, but everything is unsafe to her. A Christmas exchange of presents is unsafe to her. We see the way she acts and gets her nose into everything. And we've seen her, I'm sorry, I don't want to call anyone who has ever experienced any type of abuse a liar. But we see her lie all the time. And I'm sorry, Robyn, but I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth, especially after this. And just wait till we get to the next clip. And did you notice? Again, Mary said she actually refused to even watch the rest of the clip when she started talking about what she was looking for in a man. She put it down, said, do I have to watch this? Why again? What is going on? What happened in that beginning that is really ticking Mary off? Is she feeling like an extreme amount of guilt that she thought maybe Robyn was someone different than she actually is? She perceived her in a different way, a different light at that time, and it hurts. Does she feel like she ruined the family? What? Or is it just a spiteful, like, hate for, not even hate, jealousy that Cody and Robyn are together now and she's gone and she feels responsible for it? It's just weird because she watched worse clips to me. In my perspective, some clips she watched were much harder to watch, but these clips that seemed fairly easy to talk about, she did not want to go there. I mean, she was more willing to talk about the catfish. So that says a lot. Why do you think Mary's acting like this? I don't know. But the next clip might give us some details.
I've seen men in plural marriage sort of have a tendency to gravitate to one or two specific wives. And I always thought it was destructive. If I would have seen him be, show favoritism or not be fair, I would have really probably backed away from it really fast.
So obviously there is a psychological complexity inherent in being self-aware and acknowledging what's going on in your life. But this is beyond that. We are talking about a unique case here where she gets to see other people's thoughts and perspectives on TV. She gets to actually watch herself. So a lot of times, we have a hard time having insight because we don't see ourselves on TV acting it out. Regardless of how fake it is, it does give us a glimpse. It would give her a glimpse into her own personality, I would think. And when she describes this, she is talking about herself. Clearly, she is saying that she's seen it. Yes, she's seen it. She's seen it in her own relationships. That is where she's seen it. She has done it. She has separated them with Cody's help, of course. She has played a large role in the separation. And the thing that ticks me off the most is her saying that she was like, if it happened, she would put a stop to it. Well, she knew it was happening. She knew it was happening because it was led out to us that in therapy, they broke down Cody's timeline and many times were missing, and everyone knew he was at Robyns. And Robyn would deny it, and Robyn would say that her kids were missing him too. And that brings me even to, do you remember something season 18 when she was talking to Mary? And Mary started talking about how she started tracking Cody when she was young, and Robyn had to chime in and upper one and say, "Well, so did I." And he wasn't here, and I never knew where he was. Give it up. You're a liar. You lie so much you don't even remember your lies, I think, and that is why you keep lying. It's like a house of cards, right? You stack it up, and now they're just falling down. Because I don't know if she thought the TV show would hide some of this, but they're not. It's out there. That maniacal laughter she had at the beginning just says it all. And now here she is talking, sadly, talking about things that probably she doesn't even give a shit about. You know who she gives a shit about? Her kids, and the money. That's what.
Horrible. So for a while, I felt like Robyn was the enemy. And now that I realize she's not the enemy, and she has my back, and she loves and cares for me, she wants the best for mine and Cody's relationship. I realize how important it is to let her in and to trust her, because she's a good person.
So in this scene, we can clearly see the process that Robyn manipulates her sister wives. I'm actually wondering if this is around the time that she told her sister wives she can speak Cody, and Christine actually believed her and went to her for help. And I don't know what Janelle did, but Mary definitely did. And so did Christine. They believed her. All the while, she's probably talking behind their backs to Cody at night, right? So, she convinced them that, or at least Christine, I say them because of Mary too, that she would be a good sister wife, that she had her back. And you know what? Christine, I believe because she came from a very innocent and vulnerable spot, she believed her. And she was so happy. And to know that Robyn just took advantage, could this be the reason why no one wants to talk to her when she wants to hear they are done and they want her to be happy? They're done with Cody on the phone or in person instead of just on a show, because that is what she says. Is this really why? Is this the way that she talks, manipulates, and she's planning on trying to kind of change their minds the way she did with Christine right here? That is the one thing she's good at, manipulation, right?
There's something really beautiful about knowing that your sister wife really wants you to have a good relationship with her husband. It's amazing. It's kind of like, wow, it's sort of magic.
Can anyone guess why I put this in? It's because she says it's beautiful that other women would want her to be with their husband, right? She actually says it's magic. To me is something that you don't understand how it happens. So it's magic because you cannot do it, right? You cannot perform that magic. So I truly believe she's saying this because she's in awe that her sister wives are so willing to give up Cody, because she herself is unable to. She's like, how do these girls do it? I can't do it. I'm having a real hard time doing this. It's magic that they can do it because I can't do it. That's what I think. Why do you think she thinks it's magic?
Going to therapy and started talking about where Cody was. We all knew he was at her house. And she would just adamantly say, I have no idea where he is. And my kids are complaining where he is all the time too. And so I wanted to let her in and I wanted to be close to her, but I couldn't because I didn't know if really she wanted the big family or if she just wanted to be married to Cody.
Proof is in the pudding, guys. It's right there. So it takes a special kind of woman to not just lie to a therapist, but all three sister wives in the same room and stick to a story that is clearly, in everyone's eyes, a direct lie. I mean, Christine believed her. And then out of her mouth, she is saying such blatant lies that cannot even be denied to the whole family. It's each woman's choice where they go from this information. But from what Christine is telling us, I agree with Christine. I mean, I wouldn't trust this woman either, would you?
Cody and I didn't do anything wrong with him. He didn't pick the dress. Cody gave his input and he told me what he liked, but I ultimately made the decision.
I mean, like, I knew what I wanted her to wear from the very beginning. And why my wives were out picking the dress without me, it was something I wanted to be involved with. And Christine was upset that I didn't want to be involved with her dress. The problem with the whole experience that I had with Christine was I didn't really want to be married.
This time, the OWN show calls her out on her own lie. That damn wedding. This time, dress, right? She says, Cody didn't pick the dress. He said what he liked, and I ultimately picked it out. But right after, it shows a clip of him saying, like, I knew what I wanted her to wear. And he doesn't say that he did not get what he wanted. He's basically implying that he did get what he wanted, and he got her what he knew he wanted her to wear from the beginning. And then he goes on to say, like, very offended that he wasn't welcome to go see the dress with everyone. There's a Say Yes to the Dress program on TV. Almost never you see a husband. Once in a more than a blue moon, you see a husband come. Why would he be offended upon this? Men just don't do that, let alone the way their church is run, especially if he had nothing to do with the other people's dresses, which he gave excuses for, of course. And it just, he says, oh, the only excuse he didn't give for was Christine. He basically just said he didn't care because he didn't love her. Ouch. I think he's really just trying to put in those painful moments that Christine looks upon, like, with love and adoration still. Like, her memories don't change just because he has changed, and he is making a point to ruin them for her.
We've been here before. We know what the outcome will be. We have a fabulous relationship. We know that when we get through this, we'll end up with even a bigger, cooler family going on.
Robyn has been constantly complaining that the family, and saying that the family never accepted her from the beginning. They never accepted her kids from the beginning. Even when Solomon was born, she says, they didn't even like him. They don't like him even now. They have problems with him. Some of them, she says, some of them. And I just find it funny because I remember Christine hugging her a lot. And Christine is the only one that seemed to have a problem with her going in the family, but because everyone else was okay with it, she kind of joined in. But here you can see Janelle, and she tells it like it is. She tells the truth. She says, what's up? And she's saying, like, she knows there's a little bit of adjustment going on, but it's going to be a bigger and better family. This really seems like they're being optimistic to me.
When I was courting Cody, it was really, really special, but it was also a challenge as well. And I was just sort of waiting for everybody to adjust and sort of, fully embrace and accept me, kind of a thing.
I believed in plural marriage. I believed that Robyn was perfect for our family. And he didn't do any dating with Robyn until we all agreed that it was the right time, and we were
the courting phase. Robyn is saying that she's waiting for them to adjust. To adjust to what? Or for her to adjust. for her to adjust to the money, the rings, the diamonds, the big house, buying things. Are you kidding me? They gave her everything. They accepted her. Christine even here says that, she thought she would be perfect for the family. How true that is, nobody knows. But she's saying that, and she did fairly act that way. I mean, she did act that way. The other thing I am questioning, and I thought maybe someone can help me out here, is that she says that Robyn and Cody didn't start dating until they all knew about it. But I thought Mary and Cody were going behind everyone's back and going to see her. Or was that not considered a date? Because I thought that they did consider that a date. I don't know. So if someone can explain this to me, I would appreciate
I
it.
remember so many times in Vegas where I knew that Robyn and Cody had something special, and Cody and I didn't. And I knew that he was getting closer to our kids and farther away from mine. I've had a hard time dealing with their struggle with me because they all accepted me. If they hadn't wanted me in the family, all they would have had to say was no, Cody. And
I have a few strong words to say about this. First of all, put yourself in Christine's shoes, okay? The man you are in love with and the woman that you accepted into your family, you're slowly watching her pull him away, and he's not paying as much attention to you, and there's nothing you can even do about it. It looked like she was trying to talk to him. And by the way, I think if she did even say, no, Cody, I don't want her in the family, I think he would have said, too bad, she is going to be in the family. What do you think? I think she might have even said that off camera. They might have had a discussion that this is not what she wants and that she lost the discussion. What do you think about that too? But anyway, yeah, just put yourself in her shoes, okay? And imagine that. And then even worse, imagine watching him having to play and love other children's kids while he ignores his own kids with you. That is heartbreaking. That's just heartbreaking. And for Robyn to dare say that she has no idea, she has a hard time. She just can't wrap her head around the fact that why did they let her in the family if they were going to have such problems with her? Why did they let her in? That is almost redundant. They didn't know her. They didn't know you. You presented yourself as someone else. They did not realize that you were going to separate the family. You were going to divide the family. You were going to cause fights within the family. They did not know what kind of person they were getting themselves involved with, because I guarantee if they did, they would have said no.
What's gone under the bridge since Robyn and I got married has been sort of this accusation that Robyn's my favorite. And, well, you know what? That didn't change the work I was doing in my other marriages. This didn't change the time I spent with my family.
So I thought that this would be a good note to end on. Cody says, there's always been this accusation since we were first married that Robyn is my favorite. Well, and then he trails off. It says, at least with my other wives, we'll get into that. He didn't finish the sentence. So basically he is saying she was the favorite wife. For all of these seasons, we had to hear she's not the favorite, not the favorite, not the favorite. Even though we knew she was the favorite, And he finally trailed off, said it. He said it. He's admitting it. Okay, he's admitting it. And the other thing I want to say is, if he's admitting it, why is he calling them accusations? He should have said they were telling the truth. People were right. They're not accusations. It's not an accusation if it's true. Just like it's not an affirmation if you are telling another person what you want to happen rather than yourself. You're ridiculous. That's what I have to say. I hope you have a great day. There was one other thing I wanted to say, but I'm forgetting it. It was Cody. Oh, he says, at least it doesn't take away from all the hard work I did with my other family. and all the time I put in with my other family. What hard work when? What time when? Okay, yes, before Robyn, yes. To an extent even, because he had to divide it around 3 wives. But yes, after Robyn, we are talking about after Robyn. That you spent no time. You didn't try, and you're still not trying. I mean, you won't even go to eat at Garrison's new house. Um, it's just a sad situation, and it's because of you, Cody, and definitely because of you, Robyn. You are a master manipulator and have manipulated him into a mean old man and destroyed a whole family. Congratulations. Anyway, no, honestly, everyone's a lot better like this. Okay. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace out wherever you are, and happy New Year's. Woo! It's New Year's Eve right now at 8:52 and I'm already tired. Okay. Bye.